Welcome to the Lazarus Pit. Hashtag nerds chatting. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome everybody to the Lazarus Pit Pod comic book review. I am Nathan and with me is Ben.
Hello.
So this week, what have you got, Ben?
I've got 3 comic books this week. I've got Captain Marvel #1, Silver Surfer #1, and Batman #48.
Okay, well I have 2 weeks ago Superman American Alien #3, Star Wars #15, Star Wars Before the Awakening, have Poison Ivy Cycle of Life and Death #1, and also Batman #48.
Excellent.
So, shall we begin?
Let's begin.
So, Superman American Alien #3. I really liked it.
Yeah, I did as well. It was my favourite of the 3 that they've released so far.
The story is Clark is on a holiday on a plane. The plane crashes, and he crashes handily, luckily, next to Bruce Wayne's yacht. Bruce Wayne isn't on the yacht, so everyone assumes he's Bruce Wayne.
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
Very
Really
good. We like this one.
Yeah.
Should we do thumbs up now or at the end?
I think we do it at the end, don't we?
We'll do it at the end. We're going to do a whole thumbs up at the end, Rob. Okay. Right. So next up, we've got Star Wars #15.
So this is picking up right after Vader Down finished.
Yes, so it's in the main title. It's written by Jeff Snaren and drawn by Mike Mayhew. It goes back in time. So once time before in this run, we had an issue from the Journal of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and this is another issue of that. I enjoyed it. It was good. Bugger all happens. It's just sort of what he was up to,
Right.
and it's good.
On Tatooine.
Yeah, I like it. It's set when Obi-Wan is looking out for Luke.
Right. I have to say my concern with this is that if it's in the proper universe, I'm probably getting into pod territory here, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a rumor about Ewan McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan Kenobi in between episode 3 and episode 4.
Yes.
So are they going to film what they're doing in the comics?
No, they won't. They'll do something
They'll
around
do something different. All right.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the cover art. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's somewhere. The face they've done on the front there is somewhere between Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness.
Yeah,
Nice.
Good. Very good.
Right, dive in.
Captain Marvel #1. So, by the way, I should say that it's written by Michelle Fazikis and Tara Butters and drawn by Chris Anker, and the writing is solid. The artwork is great. I really like it. It works. Basically, what's happened is that she's given up her role as an Avenger, and she's gone to be the commander of Alpha Flight Station.
Oh yeah, Alpha Flight. Yeah.
It's cool. I love the fact that they're not doing an origin, even though it's issue 1. They're not really doing an origin with it.
No.
They basically say they say in a very quick line. Here on the title that when former US Air Force pilot Carol Danvers was caught in an explosion of an alien device, she was imbued with superhuman powers. As an Avenger, she used her gifts to protect the planet. Now a new chapter awaits, yet she is and always will be Earth's mightiest hero. I wasn't expecting it.
Love that cover.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Sort of Art Deco.
Absolutely amazing cover. Yeah,
great.
It's really good.
And then, so this is a book I read. It's called Star Wars Before the Awakening, and it is written by none other than Greg Rucka. It's called Before the Awakening because it's set before The Force Awakens, and it's made up of 3 short stories, one for Finn, one for Rey, and one for Poe Dameron. And it's really good. I mean, it's a young adult book. It's not particularly challenging for an adult, I would say. It's easy to read. That's not a condemnation of it. That's a real positive for it. You can flick through it. It took me a couple of days to read. For example, the Finn storyline, you get his training. So it gives some origin to the traitor character from the movie.
Oh, the guy with the
Spin
riot
stick,
button.
yeah, exactly. Rey, it gives you a lot more about her abilities and what she's had to do and to live on the planet. And Poe's story. This isn't any spoilers for any of the stories, but Poe's story, it gives you a lot more understanding of the political standing of the galaxy. If you watch the film and you thought, well, I'd really like a little bit more, but you don't want to go too much into it, this book is fine. I think you can pick it up for about a £5. So recommended.
Yeah, excellent. As we are now the official podcast of Final Frontier, the finest comic book shop in Devon, possibly even the world, they gave us this. It's Dan Slott, Michael Aldred, and I'm not going to lie, some of the artwork does feel a little bit childish. There's a whole thing. There's like a minor alien invasion, and but it's not an alien invasion. They're trying to rescue something.
Oh, okay. Don't say
And
too
it's
much.
leading on to they're doing it because they said something bigger is coming. So it's basically setting up
So it's
for
build up, yeah.
more stuff. I liked it. It was
Okay,
fine.
okay.
I probably wouldn't go nuts if I missed the second issue. At the same time, I'd pick it up.
I'm going to have a read of that.
Yeah, you go for it.
So I also got from Fun Frontier this week, Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death, #1. First thought I had when I was reading through it was I loved that she was a strong female character, and for the most part, she was pretty much covered up, and it's very much an adult book, and I mean adult. I don't mean adult as in sexy. I mean adult as in grown up book.
She's at work, basically doing
and
work
I really
things.
enjoyed that.
Okay.
Later on, it gets a little bit over-sexualised, but generally speaking, it was really nice to read a strong female lead that didn't worry about it being a sexy strong female lead. It was just she's good at what she does. She cares about what she does.
Excellent.
I would say, as this is a limited run, 6 issues, I'm going to enjoy reading this.
Batman 48.
Yeah.
This cover is freaky.
Let's say the good first.
The artwork is consistently amazing.
Always. Greg Capella's artwork's amazing.
Yeah.
Loved the ending of this. The whole thing built and built and built. What I didn't like is Mr. Bloom. I don't get it.
I would argue that you're not supposed to yet.
Maybe. And I don't like the trope that Scott Snyder does a lot with, here's a new bad guy. By the way, he's been around forever. Generally speaking, really enjoyed this. Really great comic. I mean, everything about this is, at the end, you go, oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I did like it. Yeah, I think I probably will be quite pleased when
Revelations come out.
yes, when it's explained who Bloom is and what his powers are and where he's come from and when Bruce is back and how he's going to work together with Jim Gordon, who's still probably going to end up being Batman until Bloom's dealt with, and then who knows what.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching that review. We'll be back next week with next week's comic books. We are Lazarus Pit Pod, the official podcast of Fun Frontier. You can find us at, it'll be down here somewhere, Lazarus Pit Pod.podbean, something like that.
We're on iTunes as
You're
well.
on iTunes, you can find us on there. You can find us on all the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So please do send us in your messages and thoughts on all the comics that we've reviewed today. I have been Nathan. This has been Ben. Bye.
Bye.